Hi, welcome to How to Repair. This video is on how to replace a door seal. We're working on a Hoover, but this video can be used for Candy, Iberian, Teka, Otsein Zerowatt and some other makes which I've listed in the text below. The difference between this type of machine and others is the front panel cannot be removed. Now the door seal has a couple of drain holes which you can see here, which must be fitted at the bottom. The first thing we need to do is remove the lid. Now this job is not for the faint-hearted, it's quite difficult. The reason being is the manufacturers have decided to weld the front panel to the chassis of the machine, which makes this a very awkward job. There's no thought put into it with regards maintenance. Now we've got to remove the clip here which holds the front part of the door seal to the panel. It's just a ratchet clip. You can see the teeth which lock into place as you push it together. Now we need to remove the front of the door seal. I recommend tucking it into the drum. It just peels back off the lip, and then just tuck it inside out the way. It'll give you a bit more space, but you can clearly see the hole here. Now this is the band clip which has to be undone. It's quite difficult to get at, because as I said, the front panel does not come off. On this model of machine it's 7mm. You can either use a spanner and a ratchet, but they will need to be small quarter drive, I recommend, and it's a slow process of undoing it this way. Or if you have a slightly more in-depth toolbox, you could attach a socket to a ratchet screwdriver, like I'm showing you here, with a deep socket, 7mm again, and this way you're able to turn it much easier. Most DIY car mechanics will have this type of screwdriver. It's just a socket piece you put on. Once the band is undone fully, you need to remove the seal off the inner drum. And here's the band. It's got two tensioning points, top and bottom, but you really only need to undo one. And you can clearly see the large hole in the door seal. Now when fitting the new seal, I recommend cleaning up the inner drum surface before starting. Then this is the tricky part, trying to get the seal onto the lip, which you can see here. Now this is the plastic lip on the drum, and the seal needs to go over that. Now what I'm going to do now is quickly, I'll take the drum out of the machine so you can clearly see what you have to do. Now remember, you're going to be doing this in situ, but you start on one side and work your way all the way round. On occasions you'll find it pops off, and it's a good idea to have someone helping you, because if you start on the top when working in situ, you will be able to get someone to hold the top while you work the seal all the way round. Making sure that the holes, the drainage holes at the bottom, are at the very bottom of the drum. This allows the water to clear from the seal when the machine has finished, or during the cycle. The next job is to put the metal band on. Now I'm showing this outside of the machine. You need to do this up tight. There is a spring on it which will put a little bit more tension on, but really just take it as to a reasonable tight level. You could always mark it before taking off so you can see how tight it is, but of course the new door seal will be slightly thicker. Now I'll show you this in situ. Again, putting the band on, making sure that you get the nut and bolt in a position where you have reasonable access to do it up. And again, I can't emphasize this enough, the right tools for the job do make a great difference. Now, again, attaching the seal to the front panel, the same process. It needs just to go over the lip, work your way around slowly, making sure you do not twist the seal. And once you've finished getting it on, do inspect it to make sure you haven't twisted the seal, because if you have, it will cause it to wear much quicker. And there you go, just inspecting for any creases. Now we need to put the plastic retentioning clip back on. This band is designed to keep the door seal on the front panel so it doesn't come off when opening the door. And once you've finished the machine, make sure you put some cardboard or newspaper underneath the machine to check for leaks. And there you go. Thank you very much for watching this video. Please remember to visit the website, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and visit us on Facebook. Thanks very much for watching.